Jesus Christ, a name that resonates across centuries, transcending cultures and beliefs. The name echoes through history, etched in sacred texts and whispered in prayers. A beacon of faith, hope, and controversy, his life has inspired countless generations. We know him as a religious icon, a symbol of peace, and a figure whose teachings shaped the moral compass of humanity. Yet he was also a man of profound complexity, whose influence extends far beyond the spiritual realm. Beneath the layers of tradition and interpretation lies a human story, one filled with challenges, compassion, and mystery. His story, often retold, deserves a fresh look, one that seeks to uncover the man behind the legend. A perspective that goes beyond familiar narratives, exploring the historical, cultural, and spiritual dimensions of his life. Join us as we delve into the untold story of Jesus Christ, uncovering fascinating details, challenging long-held assumptions, and rediscovering the man who changed the course of history. Understanding Jesus requires separating the man from the myth. Centuries of theological interpretation and cultural narratives have often obscured the historical Jesus. Many imagine him distant, removed from the realities of his time. However, this image often contradicts the historical evidence. To truly understand Jesus, we must shed these preconceived notions. We need to see him as he was, a man of his time, shaped by the political, social, and religious landscape of first-century Palestine. Jesus' early years were spent in Nazareth, a small village in Galilee. Nestled among rolling hills, this humble village was a place of simplicity and hard work, where families lived close to the land and to each other. It was a community shaped by tradition, where stories and values were passed down through generations. This rural upbringing deeply influenced his worldview. The rhythms of nature, the cycles of planting and harvest, and the close-knit bonds of village life left an indelible mark on his teachings. He witnessed firsthand the struggles of ordinary people under Roman rule. The heavy burden of taxes, the presence of foreign soldiers, and the daily hardships of life under occupation were realities that shaped his empathy for the oppressed. His teachings, filled with parables and stories drawn from everyday life, resonated deeply with the common people. He spoke of seeds and harvests, of shepherds and sheep, using imagery that was familiar and relatable to his audience. His message of love, compassion, and justice challenged the religious and political elite of his time. He called for a reimagining of faith, one that prioritized the needs of the marginalized over the power structures of the day. Jesus' ministry, though rooted in Jewish tradition, offered a radical reinterpretation of faith. He emphasized personal experience, social responsibility, and the transformative power of love, inspiring a movement that would transcend time and place. Jesus' influence extends far beyond his lifetime. His life and teachings have shaped the course of human history in ways that are both profound and enduring. From humble beginnings in a small corner of the Roman Empire, his message of love, compassion, and forgiveness has transcended time and geography, touching the lives of billions across centuries. While his followers initially numbered in the dozens, his message spread rapidly across the Roman Empire and beyond. The Roman roads, often seen as a symbol of imperial power, became conduits for the dissemination of his teachings. His followers, despite facing persecution, carried his message to distant lands, planting the seeds of a movement that would eventually reshape the world. One often overlooked aspect of his legacy is his profound impact on the development of Western civilization. His teachings influenced not only religious thought but also art, philosophy, and governance. The principles he espoused became the foundation for many of the values that underpin modern Western societies, such as equality, justice, and the sanctity of life. His teachings on love, forgiveness, and the inherent dignity of every human being laid the groundwork for concepts like human rights and social justice. These ideas, revolutionary in their time, continue to inspire movements for equality and compassion in the modern era. His emphasis on caring for the marginalized and the oppressed remains a cornerstone of ethical thought and action. Understanding Jesus, therefore, is not just a theological exercise. It is an exploration of how one individual's life and message can ripple through history, influencing countless generations. Scholars and historians continue to study his life, not only to understand the past, but also to glean insights into the enduring questions of morality, purpose, and human connection. It is crucial for comprehending the moral and ethical framework of the modern world. His teachings have shaped laws, inspired social reforms, and provided a moral compass for individuals and societies alike. The echoes of his words can be found in the principles that guide modern governance and community building. By revisiting his life and teachings, we gain valuable insights into the complexities of faith, history, and the human condition itself. His story is not just a religious narrative, but a lens through which we can explore the enduring questions of what it means to be human, to seek meaning, and to strive for a better world.